Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're going to share a really lovely story called A Day of Helping Others. It's all about how even small acts of kindness can make a huge difference right where we live.
So let's jump right in. Meet Kareem and Fatma. They're the stars of our story today. About 2 weeks ago, they cooked up this fantastic idea to do something really special for the people in their neighborhood.
So what exactly was this wonderful idea? Well, they didn't just think about it, they made a whole plan, a really great one, all about sharing and caring.
Their mission, if you want to call it that, was actually pretty simple but so important. They decided to prepare food packages for people in their neighborhood who might need a little extra help. What a thoughtful thing to do.
Now you know every great plan has to have a first step, right? For Kareem and Fatma, that meant it was time for an exciting trip to the market with their mom to get everything they needed. I want you to just imagine this for a second. The market was anything but quiet. It was buzzing with activity, just filled with all the bright colors of fruits and vegetables, and you could hear all the sounds of sellers calling out. It must have been so much fun. They had a super simple 3-step plan. First step, go to the market with their mom. Step 2, buy lots of fresh, yummy food. And finally, step 3, pack everything up carefully into bags so it was all ready to go. Easy.
So what did they get? Well, look at all this delicious food. Kareem, he picked out a whole kilo of bananas, and Fatma chose a kilo of sweet peaches. They also got some healthy tomatoes and cucumbers, and of course, some fresh bread. That's a perfect mix for their packages.
Okay, so the food is bought, the bags are packed, and they're ready to go. Now comes the most important part of their whole day, actually helping their neighbors. So they started walking through their neighborhood, knocking on doors one by one. And at every single home, they gave out the food they had so carefully prepared. And you can bet they did it with huge smiles on their faces. And you know what? They didn't stop at just giving out food. They found other ways to help too. Kareem saw an elderly lady and helped her climb the stairs to her home. And at the same time, Fatma was giving some fruit to the kids and, just as important, she took the time to talk with the families. They were both helping in their own special ways. Wow. So after all that, the shopping, the packing, the delivering, you gotta wonder, how did they feel at the end of the day? Well, it turns out it was a day they would never forget.
And let's be honest, what they did was hard work. I mean, carrying all those heavy bags and walking around the neighborhood, that takes a lot of energy. But you know what? They loved every single second of it.
And I think this part really says it all. The story tells us Kareem and Fatma enjoyed the day and promised to do it again. That amazing feeling you get from helping people was so good that it made them want to do it all over again. And that really brings us to our last thought for today. Seeing what Kareem and Fatma did, it makes you think, doesn't it? How can you help others in your neighborhood? Because a small act of kindness, just like theirs, can make a really big difference.